What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the Spec Ops achievement / trophy, which means completing Touch the Sky on overkill difficulty without killing anyone. And to be able to do this successfully, there are a couple of ways to do this, but I'm going to be showing you what I consider to be the easiest way without any favors. I mean, there is an easier way to do it by utilizing a favor, but I will not be talking about that here. I will be talking about simply no favors, nothing, just the regular map as we know it. And anyways, so the skills we will be requiring, of course I have 20 skill points and you may not have that many at this point, but some of these will be necessary for this success. And the ones that are necessary for this run will be Manipulator. We will want to use 1 point on the basics so that we can unlock this tree, and so that we can spend the other point in Menacing. What this will do is we will be able to intimidate guards without having to kill them, which will allow us to pretty much get rid of 2 guards without having to kill them, which is of course going to help us complete the mission without killing anyone. So that's really all that I totally 100% recommend for this run, as well as I would recommend having Hacker and Glitch Protocol, as this will make things a bit easier. And then everything else is a stealth build as usual. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the game and talk about it from there. Alright, so here we start with the guided run. First thing we'll want to be doing is of course masking up and going up the stairs. We're going to be taking out this vent and this next vent. And the first thing we're going to be looking for here is the blue key card, which one of these guards on the upper level tends to carry it. I hacked the radio there of the lead guard just to keep him busy a little bit, to offer me a little bit of space, but you do not need to do that. I only do that just to accelerate the run a little bit. I also throw the throwing knife there for me to be able to move out of their way without being caught, also just to accelerate the run, but it is not necessary whatsoever. So I go ahead over here and I pick up the poison, and onto the security room we go. Now here's the thing, I will be doing a couple of things in this run that will be unnecessary. I just kind of do it just to kind of go a little bit faster than usual, but you do not need to do some of these. I will be mentioning what you need to do and what you don't need to do, but some of these things I just kind of do it to accelerate the run so that this run doesn't take like 20 minutes. I believe this run only takes about 12 minutes or 13 minutes. Anyway, so what we will want to do is go into the security room right here. And what we want to do is take this guy as a human shield, throw him on the ground and yell at him. And with that menacing skill point, he will behave as a normal hostage. And we will be able to tie him up and of course answer his radio without even having to kill him in the first place. This is a great way for those of you that enjoy doing pacifist runs, you know, to kind of steal money without killing anyone. This way you don't have to kill anybody. You just kind of scare them into it. So right at this point, what we will be wanting to do is to interact here with the lead guard, because the lead guard in this map has a QR code on his back that we need to interact with, as well as I want to put a motion sensor on him so that we keep track of his location the entire time. So here we go. What we do here is we hack his cell phone, and just by being here behind this guard, we are not spotted by anybody. You can stay here pretty safely. No one's gonna spot you. No one lurks into this position. So usually what I do here is about halfway through hacking his phone, I hack his radio, because when you hack a security guard's radio, it will reset his timer on the position that he's at. So say he's gonna stay in a position for 5 seconds. If you hack his radio 4 seconds into his position, it's gonna reset back up to him staying there for 5 more seconds. So, you know, it's just to buy us time and be able to hack his phone without risking anything. So we're gonna make our way up here now to start hacking into the bedroom, and we will be doing 2 simultaneous objectives once again, just to kind of make this run a bit easier, or a bit faster rather. But if you want to play this extremely safe, I would recommend you do so. Just play this super safe. I'm just very familiar with this heist, which is why I I start moving a little bit fast and you know, I take a lot of risks, unnecessary risks, but I only take it because I'm kind of used to it. So I throw the throwing knife there just to turn the 2 guards and allow me to reposition myself. Right here, I'm just mostly concerned about getting rid of these Wi-Fi signals to accelerate that objective. And that's pretty much all we're gonna do for now. So yeah, like I said, for you to play it, if you want to play this safe, I would definitely recommend that. Definitely play this safe. Safety is the way to go when you're doing solo stealth, especially if you're not very used to Payday 3's mechanics. Then definitely just play as safe as you can. So what we're going to be doing here is now go into this Wi-Fi signal here, which is conveniently going to be next to the QR code room, which we will be getting the red key card. We need this red key card, of course, to proceed with the objectives. And there we go. We're going to go into this room. And we're going to be looking into the filing cabinets, looking for the red key card. And I find it pretty much right away. And we're back onto finishing up these signals. I get caught in a weird position here, but it's pretty good. I was going to go onto the other side of the upper level, but I got caught in an awkward position there. I could have hacked the radio on the lead guard at the top, so I could have repositioned. But I kind of ended up messing up quite a bit. So what I actually end up doing here is I'll just go into the bathroom and kind of refill my ammo. The purpose of that is just to give me my throwing knives back so that I can utilize them as bait if I need to do so. I don't believe I end up using any more throwing knives for the remainder of this run, but throwing knives are fantastic to just distract the guards a little bit and allow you to move around the map a lot faster. That's about the only reason to use them, though, is to kind of go a bit faster. And if you get used to using them, you can make your runs a lot safer as well, because you can get yourself out of some pretty sketchy situations. I'm trying to get this signal right here that I've already hacked most of it. I'm almost finishing it. As soon as I finish it, it will be done. And the guard almost spots me, and I see this guy and he almost catches me as well. The good thing is I know this guard's movement, and I know that as soon as he enters that living room, he turns towards that statue. So I'm able to just preemptively get behind him before he catches me. So like I said, we are going to be doing 2 simultaneous objectives. So we'll be opening up this room while we haven't even opened up the other room yet, just to make this a little bit quicker. But now we are going to be going ahead and opening up the other room. Right now there is a guard coming into, not a guard, there is a guy coming into the building that will allow us to poison Mason to flush him out of his position. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be waiting for this delivery guy. It takes him a little while to arrive, so we kind of just chill here a little bit. Now there are other ways to do Spec Ops, this Spec Ops achievement. Some people do it by not using menacing. They do it by other means. You can bait the security guard in the security room with bags if you want to disarm him that way, but it's a lot more inefficient. You can also complete this achievement by using the cleaning window platform map favor, but that also not very viable. With this, you can just do it on the basic map without having to waste a favor. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna poison the drink that we picked up earlier. We'll be ringing the bell. So this takes about a minute now between ringing that bell and him actually drinking it and getting poisoned. So what we'll be doing is we'll be going towards the other objective, and we'll be opening up the vault, or at least opening up the panel for the vault. is one of these books here. Usually it's one of these books in the middle of the all of those. What I do here is I look at the numbers, which we got 4, 5, and 7 are smudged, because later on we'll be given 4 different choices, and it'll make it a bit easier. It'll make it so that I don't have to type it in chat or take a picture of the codes, as I know the codes will use both 4, 5, and 7. Yeah, this is about time for Mason to, as you just saw there, Mason was taking his drink and he's just now about to get sick and go into the bathroom, where we will be picking him up. You don't actually have to wait for him to come all the way into the bathroom. You can just kind of pick him up here in the hallway and you're pretty good to go. The only thing you kind of have to be careful of is when you go up these stairs, you don't want this security guard that kind of just sits here looking down those stairs. But if the security guard's not there looking down the stairs, then you're pretty much in the clear. There's kind of no one else that can really catch you. So we go, make sure Mason opens that door. And if we tuck Mason in, if we throw him into the corner here of the safe, we are pretty good to go, because the lead guard does not actually lurk into the vault. He does not lurk in this room, rather. So there you go. The code is 4574. As I said, we just needed to look at the smudged ones, which was 4, 5, and 7. And now we're going to make our way back onto the bedroom. This is the guard that you have to be careful of when you're bringing up Mason. I'll just hack his radio so I can just go past him and not actually have to wait like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And we'll be going onto the vault. I did see that the lead guard just kind of left this room, so he won't be bothering us for a while. And he does go onto the room where Mason currently is now, which by the time we get there, hopefully he will have left the room. Come over here, we're just going to open up the safe. And we'll be picking up some of these jewelry here. Not the bags, because we're not going to waste times with the bag. We're just here for the achievement. But hey, some extra money never hurts, right? We'll be picking up these necklaces. They give a few thousands each. And all right, it's just time. We're almost done with the run. We're just going to decrypt the drive and bring it to the exit, which a lot of people struggle with this mission because they don't know how to get rid of the security guard that chills in the exit, on the exit of the map. And I'm going to show you how to deal with him here in a second. So conveniently enough, the lead guard has just left this room, so he won't be back here for several minutes. And this will give us plenty of time to get the SSD and take it to the exit. Just waiting around a little bit. The decryption takes a little while. A bit of a bummer. Yeah, I'm just chilling here. Nothing really much to do other than just wait. Let me go ahead and just skip until the SSD is done. And the SSD is done, so we're going to be looting up this now. We'll be taking it to the exit. We just got to make sure that we don't get caught by these officers, and we're pretty much good to go. These are some of the last guys that we need to deal with. And there they go. I'm gonna hack his radio just so he doesn't conveniently turn around right as I'm making my way out. And this is how you're gonna deal with the guard at the end. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm gonna be throwing the bag in front of him. That's gonna distract him, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab him as a hostage. So what I try to do here is close the door. I actually thought you could close that door, but you can't. So what I ended up doing is intimidating him here, which is extremely risky, by the way. Do not do this. If there were security guards down here, downstairs, I would have been caught most likely. What you will want to do is, since he is turned around, you can just grab him as a human shield. So what you want to do is throw the SSD next to him and then just grab him as a human shield right away. Don't do what I did. Just grab him as a human shield and then bring him to the stairs. throw him on the floor and then tie him up and you're good to go. But yeah, either way, still worked, as you'll see there. Spec Ops completed. And that is it for this run. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be catching you guys in the next one. Peace.